Hi guys, Beth here from Alicia. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a cheese sauce out of lots of different types of leftover cheese. It's really simple, something you could have with pasta, lasagna, you can use it as a sauce, a dipping sauce with nachos, macaroni cheese, you name it, you can do something with it. So now I'm going to teach you how to make it. We've got butter and flour. Then I've got my cheeses. Here we've got some Stitch Elton from Neal's Yard Dairy that I've just blitzed up in the food processor, or you could grate it, some cheddar, and then some delicious, really soft roll right, which is a raw sheep's cheese, which is just overripe, and I've blitzed that in the food processor. Bay leaves, some lovely milk, some vegetable stock. You can make this using a stock cube, but we've got some homemade stock here, some salt and pepper. So the basis of this sauce starts with flour and butter, like a classic bechamel. Basically, you use equal parts of butter and flour, melt the butter in a saucepan, then you add the flour, keep stirring to make a roux, which is like a kind of paste. Cook that out for a bit before you start adding the wet ingredients. So you add the butter first and melt it, then pour in your flour. Keep whisking until you cook off the flour. Don't burn it, but make sure it's come to a nice kind of golden paste. Then slowly start adding the liquid, a small piece at a time. Keep stirring with a whisk until you get to a consistency which is thick. So here now, we've added most of the liquid, and you can see that it's thin and it's not got any lumps in it. We're just going to wait for that to come back up to the boil before we adding the rest of the liquid. Once you've added all of the liquid, so I'm just finishing off adding the rest of the milk now, you need to bring the sauce up to temperature, and then you can start adding the cheeses. And the idea is that the boiling sauce will actually melt all the cheese and you don't have to keep cooking it. The issue can be if you keep heating, that the cheese can melt and then it can become gummy. So what you want to do is for the cheese just to melt in the heat of the sauce. And there you have it. There's your 3 cheese sauce. You can put any cheese you want, from Parmesan to cheddar to mozzarella. Just make sure that you keep the same quantities and you turn the heat off before you add the grated cheese. Enjoy. Let me know how you guys do, and please tag your pictures with Alicia Catering so we can see what you get up to.